Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to the Oracle of Starlight. Today, the reading I have for you is messages from your ancestors. I don't know, I feel some of you may be sensing, maybe feeling, something that is different, a different vibe. I know I was feeling that few days ago. I kept seeing feathers. Yes, feathers are associated with angels, but something was different this time. I went on that. I went with that feeling, and I thought of doing a reading for you. So, okay, before, let me just call them in. To be present here, your ancestors for you, my ancestors for me. For one pile, I have this beautiful leaf. Nature is so beautiful. Look at its perfection. And for other pile, I have this lovely cedar rose. And just I was preparing for this reading, few, sort of ideas came to mind. And I felt these are some of the signs that, you could see an old tree. Maybe you see it in social media. You go somewhere and you see a tree that draws your attention. Magpies. I don't know where this has come from, but I was guided to write this. Yeah, certain smells and fragrances that just make you pause. Like, what is that? What is that smell? What is that lovely, fragrance? Feathers, yes, of course. Sometimes when you're just sitting, you're by yourself or whatever, and you feel as if someone has just patted your back or touched your back. And you turn around and there's no one around. But that feeling. And also the sudden feeling of deep peace. Maybe you're going through a tough time. Maybe there's something that is so heavy. Maybe something that makes you want to cry. Or you have cried. And suddenly, out of the blue, you feel this deep peace. Deep peace. And you just stop. I feel these are signs that our ancestors are there around us, talking to us, helping us, supporting us. Okay, so I'd like to prepare a pile for each. Let's have this beautiful leaf. Let's begin with this. By the time I prepare the pile, you can decide. You pick the leaf, you pick the cedar rose, you pick both. Great. Okay, we have one card that has already popped out. Cedar rose, please. Thank you, dear universe. Okay, some tarot guidance, some oracle guidance. Okay, I have this lovely deck. The mini version is definitely easy to handle. Okay. And lovely. Have any of you experienced something like that lately? maybe an old photograph, maybe, I don't know. Whoa. Okay, ancestors are saying, get on with it. Enough of chit chat. Okay, so yeah, maybe an old photograph, maybe a tune, or maybe someone spoke to you, someone who has passed away wants to reach out and talk to you. Okay. Ancestors. Just imagine the kind of life they must have led, the lessons that they learned, their experiences, and the knowledge that they have about life. How would that help you at present? Well, I must say the cards are standing out. They are ready. At least one ancestor here is eager to connect with you, talk to you. Okay? The guidance can be for love, guidance can be for your career. There is a major decision that you are going to make, thinking of making. And of course, you have some sort of an idea, like this is what you want to do. But there is a kind of, I wish I could ask somebody, not necessarily in your surroundings, but I wish I could ask somebody. You know, it's something that may be very personal, and you may not want to discuss this. Have I pulled this card? With people around you. Anyway, it's in your mind, and your ancestors, some ancestor of yours feels, oh yes, I do understand what he or she is feeling at present. And they reach out to you. Ancestors are definitely watching us. They care about us. Okay, some channeled messages. Two channeled messages. I feel the presence of an ancestor, a male ancestor, who is tough as nails. You know, what is happening? Get on with it. And, you know, during his time, he would have been like that, but a true softie at heart. And he is concerned, needs to help out. Okay, so let's begin. I hope I have, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we have 7? Right, am I missing anything? No, we are good. Okay, so let's begin with the first pile. This beautiful cedar rose. And we have this gorgeous leaf. Okay, let's begin. What is the guidance that the ancestors of this pile have? Okay, 8 of Cups. Right. Time to walk away from something. Kind of a job, a person, a situation. You want to walk away from this. And you have been thinking about it, contemplating, asking, talking to people, praying. And now that time has come where you can't wait any longer. You need to release whatever it is. Now, those who know tarot know this card really well. Okay, so you know for sure that you have to turn your back. You can't just stand by its side and say, okay, I'm done. You need to turn your back. Cups is the energy of water, feelings, emotions, connections. So could be there is a relationship that I won't say has served its purpose because that's a bit too harsh. A relationship that has given as much as it could. So, but that's it. Whatever it is time to let go of that. It could be a friend. You know, sometimes distances just come in and you wonder what happened. But I believe universe does that. Takes away people, brings in people at different times of our life. It could be a very, very dear friend, a dear partner. And you wonder why everything was fine. But there is a reason. You are where you are because that's where you're meant to be. Universe knows the plan. So maybe you don't understand why this is happening. Maybe you know, and you're doing it consciously or whatever it may be. But you feel that is the end. You need to let go. You need to move ahead. And if you hold on too tight, it's going to be messy. You see this cup? The fire, it's already done. It's burnt. There's nothing really. And once this all burns away, what is left behind is an empty cup. What do you do with an empty cup that by itself has cleared away? This is not a cup that you can refill. Right? And we have, you know, you meet people. Each of us carries that kind of cup with us. We pour into the cup of others, others pour into ours. Yes, sometimes you meet people whose cups are completely empty. And then that's where you pour and you pour and you pour. And you realize there's nothing really left for you. I feel this is that kind of situation. Okay? It also means that an aspect of your life, some part of your life you are releasing and saying, okay, I'm done. Maybe the way you look at a situation and you feel, okay, I'm done with this. Now I need to change the way I look at things. Okay? It's very disappointing. But then the only thing that, is something beautiful out of it is look at the sun. The universe is, as you move away, this is what is waiting for you. Something beautiful, something new, something amazing, bright, vibrant, a lovely, lovely, lovely energy waiting for you ahead. Okay? So your ancestors are saying, yes, you may need to, you may have to. And so whenever you do, we are there. We are there guiding you, helping you. Okay? Go for it. Okay. Let's see. Mercy. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. Such a beautiful message. At this time also, your ancestors are telling you to be merciful, to be compassionate. Even at this time, where it may be a really tough time for you, you are being asked to just be merciful. Often when we go through something and, you don't want to engage with anybody else. You don't want to engage with anything when you are going through a tough time. but your ancestors are guiding you that even at this time, be compassionate, show mercy, right? What you give, you also receive. Sometimes when our parents, when we are younger, parents say, do this is the way you should say, this is the way you should take care, and you're like, okay, you know what, I know everything, I know what to do, you don't need to teach me. So here the ancestors are looking at you as if you are a child who just needs to be reminded, it's okay, come on, let it go. Now you're going through a tough time? Okay, fine. Let's just do this. Let's be a little merciful and compassionate towards others. Maybe because you're going through this, you will understand what someone else once went through. Right? Okay. That is so sweet. Okay. To the sea. Wow, look at this. You have binoculars looking at the back, with the arrow pointing ahead to the sea. Number 7. What do your ancestors want you to do? At this time, you have not really acted over it, you're thinking about it. At whatever stage you are, your ancestors are telling you, see her face. She's really not, I don't know if you can see it so clearly. She's not looking up. She's looking down. So, I don't know, this feels like not such a good feel, I don't want to know what's going on. Sorry for the glare. So she's really not looking up. She doesn't care where this boat takes her. But your ancestors are telling you, be in the flow. You don't need to stir that boat of yours. You just be in the flow. Don't struggle. Don't try to take it backward. Don't try to speed ahead and say, okay, you know what, I'm done with it. Let it get over quickly. Your ancestors are saying, just go with the flow. See how she has, left it. And she says, let it be. Okay? She doesn't know where she's going to go. She doesn't know where the boat is leading. But the boat, that is the universe, knows. And that is why, see the arrow pointing forward. So it tells her, when you look at the past, don't look at it with binoculars. Be in the flow. Be in the flow, because universe knows where you need to go. Slowly you will see how roads open up, how paths open up, and how through this kind of a, where you feel you are totally at sea, you don't know, you'll be taken to your right destination. And it's a wonderful feeling. Sometimes when we go through something, we feel we have to handle everything. We have to handle everything. We have to be tough, because that's the way we are. Who will take care of us? We will. And what happens is, at this time, you feel you need to be in charge of everything. Universe says, my dear child, just be in the flow. Whatever you're moving towards, stop struggling, stop fighting. The universe says, I will take you where you need to go. Even in a relationship, something may not seem as, as good as it was before. So now the universe tells you, just go with the flow. This is not a permanent stage. This is temporary. You are going to come out of this. You are going to find that your path where, and gain that strength also to then steer your boat ahead. Right now, just be in the flow. Sometimes when we are in a relationship, we feel something is not okay, or I need some changes, and we decide to be the one, to sort of, dictate the flow. This is the way I want it to go. Universe says, no, don't do that. Just be in the flow. That's the best thing that you can do. Right? Okay. Let's see some channeled messages. Okay, this is a beautiful Zebu symbol. It's called Akashava. It's a symbol for healing. So beautiful. So at this time, universe sends you healing. In some form that you don't even expect it to be. Right? And you have celebrate you. Excuse me. Right. Celebrate you. At this time when things, you're going to step into something where you're going to walk away from something, you have made that decision. Maybe you have already done that. Maybe you're still contemplating. Universe knows. So universe sends you healing. Healing in the most unexpected way. Okay? Healing where it comes through maybe someone reaching out to you. Maybe a song. You just listen to the song and the words of the song and you feel like, oh my God, this is for me. This is like as if someone would be saying this for me. Healing. You find that place where you can, hold on tightly to yourself and say, I'm good. You heal yourself. You heal yourself through music, through friends. You heal yourself by finding your quiet place. You heal yourself by going out into the world and say, yes, this is what I have done. I've made this important decision. And now celebrate you. Universe says this is no time to just, sort of step back and say, okay, what, No, don't do that. Celebrate you. Because this decision that you have made, this step that you're going to take is a big one. It's a big step and you took it, you're working towards it. Celebrate you. Celebrate that God, the universe has given you so much strength that you were able to take that step. Okay? The riddle. Wow. Okay. Riddle is something that we are trying to decipher. We don't know. It's a mystery to us. So that's, could be one of the things that you may be feeling. Okay, now, after I take this step, then what? Or now that I've taken this step, then what? So your ancestors, oh yes, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. Ancestors are sending you healing. Of course, this is their guidance. Right? And also, who is guiding you? Your ancestors. They are preparing that path for you. So, your ancestors say, yes, at this time, maybe you don't know. Like now what? What's going to happen next? Yes, life goes on, you are in the flow. But what now? Because that step that you've taken is a big step. Okay, and you don't know what the consequences will be. So your ancestors come to tell you that life has its ups and downs. But when you take a big step like that, you celebrate you. And as you set out to seek answers, find out what's happening, find joy in that also. You need to celebrate this thing. This is a big step. You took that step, going to take that step. It's a big thing. You found that courage in yourself, that strength. So now what your ancestors say is, they're patting your back and saying, wow, good work, my dear. So proud of you. They love that you've taken that step. And they say, right now, if there's confusion, let it be. See here, if there's confusion, you don't know where to go, let it be. all questions, don't have to have solutions immediately. All answers that you can't just go, charging ahead for answers. Sometimes it's just to be in the flow, to heal, to just stop and celebrate you. This is a riddle. Take your time. Be in that state where you sort of, solve this riddle. Right now, things are not known to you. Fine. Be there. Be in that space. Okay? Oracle guidance. Many paths. Wow. So beautiful. I mean, come on. It's like ancestors are saying, that's what's worrying you? Don't worry. Which path do I take? Where do I go? Your ancestors say many paths are going to open up. Okay? So, sometimes when we set out and we come to a point where there are two, cross roads ahead of us, we go with, different things influence our journey. Either we go on a path which is well traveled, or we pick a path that is not really traveled by many. So what makes us choose that? Our experiences, things that we hear, and most importantly, our gut. Okay? So, right now, your guidance is that there are many paths. But when you have taken this big step and you have decided they're asking you to be in the flow. Mercy, compassion. So your ancestors tell you that since you've taken this big step, then you take a bold step and move ahead. Then you don't come down to something familiar. No. This is what happened. This is what I will do. Your ancestors say, again, they leave it to you. But they also say, such a big step. And then you're going to go back to the way you were. Not really. Okay? So you have come out of a situation. Now you change. You have released something. Now make place for something else. Something beautiful. Something that was meant to come anyway. That is why this clearing was done. And your ancestors, when it's time to take a step after what you have done, they are going to give you gentle nudges. It could just begin with a whisper. It could, not literally a whisper, but something that is very subtle. You will see, maybe you will come across an advertisement, maybe a show that is coming, I don't know, anything, universe, ancestors are so versatile. It can come in any form. Maybe we heard a conversation, right? And they will give you subtle nudges and hints that there are many paths, but for you to be on the right path, they have come to help you, right? It's like when you enter an area that you don't know, like a forest, and you don't know where to turn. And you think, okay, what do I move? Where do I move? Ahead, right, left? I have no idea. The forest is so thick. So at that time, all you need to do is take a step, and your guide comes and stands by your side. Okay, totally unrelated, but I'd like to share something. So, in the mountains, they say when you set out walking out in nature, whether you're going trekking or whether you're going to the valley by the river, if you are moving there alone, you will soon have a companion. A local dog, a little one, a big one, they just step out of nowhere and they start walking with you. And You have never seen that dog before. Dog has never seen you before, right? But they walk with you. So there are many stories related to this. One thing we know for sure is they are our guardians. Sometimes, this is from personal experience also, and something that my brother also experienced. Sometimes they run ahead to check, is all okay? And, as you walk along, they walk with you. They don't come too close. They sense if you're an animal lover, yes, they walk next to you. If you're not, they keep their distance, but they are with you. And if you start moving towards a path that may not be okay or not really very safe, somehow they bark or they turn or they wag their tail to sort of draw your attention. And somehow you follow them. Something tells you, okay, you know what, this dog is moving this side, let me just go that side. They are our guardians, or you call them what you like, your divine family, your ancestors, your angels, right, your spirit guides. But they are there. So your ancestors say, whichever path you take, if you don't know where you are going, you will be guided. Or if you decide, okay, I'm not able to pick any guidance, but you decide to take a path, that will be your path. It will naturally come to you. This is my path, this is where I need to go. Resources. Wow. So, resources, second house. You have the money coming in. Wow. So, your guidance for this is, wherever you are, whatever you do, you have the resources that you need. They are going to come to you. Whether it's obviously related to your work, related to, sometimes when we take major steps like this, it could be because of some major change. So something that affects your finances. So your guidance is that resources that you need are coming to you. Ancestors will bring them to you. Material security. Maybe what you're walking away from is a kind of some kind of enterprise that you started with somebody, and you realized that it was not really going anywhere, and whatever reasons, toxic or whatever you call it, and you had to step away from that, let go of that. So your ancestor says you don't have to worry about that. What you truly value is yourself, and that is the reason you took that step. Okay, so any issues around money or stability or even self-esteem comes up right now. Okay, but you don't have to worry because you have healing that's happening. You trust that. Trust that your ancestors are with you. Why are they with you? They love you. They want you to come out of this, situation, this time of your life, happily, safely, and not completely broken up and mess. They want you, when you've taken that step with so much of courage, they want that after doing that, it should not be a regret or a painful time. It should be like, yes, I took this step, I needed to, and I'm so glad I did. Okay? And whatever makes you feel secure, grounded, that will strengthen. So beautiful. Okay. Wow. Accept and receive. See this, how it is, placed just beautifully under that card. Accept and receive. Sometimes, when we go through something and you feel like, need to first take care of myself. I can't really reach out and help others. But this is the time where, because you've been through something, you know how it feels, and that at that time when you reach out to others, that is the most beautiful and powerful thing that you can do. The universe looks at you and just praises you, loves you. You went through something, but at this time also you reached out. You were compassionate, you offered kindness, because what you give, you also receive. Oh goodness, I'm just feeling a little okay. Getting the glimpse of Mother Kuan Yin. Beautiful healing. And she also speaks of compassion and also of being kind. Wow, this is so beautiful. I hope you, I don't know how. Okay. So your last card, your guidance is accept, love, praise, support, healing. Accept it, receive it. Because you've already done that. You have given it somewhere. That is why it's coming to you. It's accept and receive. So at this time, they are not telling you give and take, receive and share. They are telling you accept it and receive. Wow. With two hands. We always have this balance, give and take. You learn and you share. But here they are telling you accept and receive. You are worth it. You have taken a big step. You're going to take a big step. And accept it that where you are right now, whatever made you take that step, it took a lot of strength. It took a lot of guts. It took a lot of thinking. And also, you accept that where you are right now, going to take that step, taken the step, things are definitely going to improve. Your life is going to change. Universe loves it. When people make efforts, in their lives to make it better by being mindful, by releasing things that no longer connect with them, universe loves that. And universe always reaches out and pats your back, sends you help. It's like, you did this? Okay. Now here's what you are going to get. Such a beautiful thing. So your ancestors are really cheering you on. So anytime you feel, oh, you're slipping or you are slowly going into that kind of a low feeling, no way. The ancestors will not let that happen. They are helping you in so many ways. Wow. Such a beautiful message. Okay. Let's move on to the cedar rose. What messages do your ancestors have for you? Okay. Oh, that card just literally jumped. 10 of Cups. This card had to jump. It's something so beautiful. 10 of Cups. Wow. So, those who know tarot know this really very well. That 10 of Cups is amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful, kind of message that is coming. So, I can't even begin to, say what you've been through something. You have something that has really, okay, a very difficult time. And how much ever you try to pick yourself up. I mean, that is one of the messages, okay? How many times you've tried to pick yourself up, but something pulls you down. So your ancestors and the universe have the 10 of cups. Cups, the energy of love. So there's so much of love, there's harmony. Relationships get better. Relationships improve. Your connection with your family gets better, right? You are connecting with the universe in a major way. Your ancestors are sending you so much of love. And there'll be times where you'll say, me? Is this for me? This happened. This happened to me? You'll not be able to believe. 10 of cups. It's like after a lot of ups and downs, suddenly you have this. You've done that. You've done the work. Ace of Cups, where the gift was given, and then you went through whatever, and now you have not one but 10 cups. It's like not just your family, the people around you and your environment, they bring in so much of love and compassion and caring and support. It's a feeling of like heart is bursting with love. Sometimes you feel there is a feeling, this beautiful feeling where you feel, oh my God, I'm so happy. I feel my heart will burst with so much of happiness. So beautiful. Oh, and also this is the card that talks about soulmates. Those who are already in a relationship, well, that's getting so much better. It may have been so good. Can it get better? Yes, it can. Soulmate. Some of you may have a soulmate entering your life. And that is something that is, like, where do you go from there? Cups, 10 cups filled with so much of happiness. Wow, that is a beautiful first card message for you. Okay, let's move to the other messages. Whoa! Prosperity. I love this. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Okay. So your ancestors are telling you, you know what? You keep thinking, what about money? What about this? I wonder when it will come. Your guidance is just think about it. Come out of that. Come out of that state of mind, that attitude, that kind of mindset. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks. Oh yes, gratitude is the highest form of prayer. When you sit down to pray, even if you just say thank you, that's it, your prayer is complete. Okay? Thank for blessings, they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. So you see yourself as prosperous, and that's what you're drawing in. That's what's coming in for you. Okay? Wow. Such beautiful messages. Channeled messages. Wow. That is love. So yes, definitely connects with the first card. Those who are looking for a soulmate, a life partner, that's coming in for you. It's going to find its way. He is going to find, she is going to find, the way to you. Unexpectedly. And you would say, okay, I move out, I have my circle, I have my friends, I have my family, and I may meet someone from here, there, totally unexpected. It's just flying in from somewhere. Also, it could be someone who is not from your area, your country, where you live. It could be from another place, flying in. So someone who has, taken a flight to where you are and is coming to you, flying to you. Totally unexpected, not by the usual means that we would say. You're having your social circle, your friends, your family, totally different is what I'm getting. And also from another place, someone who you could call a foreigner, maybe someone who comes in as a tourist, and love blossoms. So many possibilities. Wow. Oh, wow. Some money coming your way. That is so beautiful. Prosperity, and already your ancestors say, don't worry, some money is coming your way. So when they say some money coming your way, I get what I get is, it is not from the usual means. It is something totally unexpected, where you wouldn't think, okay, this is what I've done and I need to receive payment, or this money is coming to me through so and so. This is money that's coming totally in an unexpected form, unexpected way. Love and money make the world go round. Okay, let's see. No place like home. Yes, no place like home. Wow, this is, many of us believe that when I come back home, that's it, I'm sorted. You're out all day and you come back home and you say, yes, it's so good to be back. Home sweet home. Right? There are deep connections with home. When we think of home, it's not really that sort of place of cement and wood, whatever you call it. It is a place where you feel so safe and secure that, a place where you go to heal, to rest, to celebrate. That's what we think of, when you think of home. No place like home. It also connects with you, the inner you, your heart. No place like home. Okay? When you feel that, for whatever reasons, you have had to be a different person from what you usually are. We need to do that. Sometimes it's peer pressure, sometimes it's work. And we sometimes we get this kind of a personality which we feel is just not us. But that's the way you have to be, because maybe that's what people want to hear, maybe that's what you need to say to be a part of something, whatever, it may be anything. Sort of we change. And then when we are with ourselves or people who are really close to us, we come back to what we are. So this guidance also comes to say, no place like home, nothing being you, authentic you, right? Where you are just so comfortable. You don't have to put on an act, you don't have to say certain things, behave in a certain manner. So if all this is coming too. You're finally finding that in yourself, where you feel you are at home with yourself, where you feel that this is what, this is my skin, this is what I fit in. I don't have to add anything more. So that is coming for you. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. And see the number 55. A big transformation, a big change for sure. Wow. Maybe the person, your soulmate who's coming in is bringing that feeling. Is someone who comes in and you can be yourself. You do not need to be a different kind of person, say different kind of things, or behave in a manner. You can just be yourself. Someone who feels like home. How beautiful is that? Where you feel like you feel in your home, safe and secure, where you can rest, you can heal. Maybe that's what's coming. That kind of relationship is coming for you. Maybe some of you are buying a new home, planning to buy a new home, or moving from a rented place to a home of your own. Wow. And also, this also gives me, when you look at this home, it also, look at the light pouring out. Wow. That's a happy, bright home. Light is pouring out from the windows. There are no dark corners. And this is maybe also the way your heart is feeling. You have this beautiful glow in your heart. A glow that's coming from so much of happiness, prosperity, love. So beautiful. And it could be like your ancestors are telling you that all this is coming. So don't forget to look deep within yourself and find that authentic you, the person that you truly are, and let that shine. This home that you're making, that's life, that is your core, has place for everybody, for family, for friends, even some, fur babies. You never know. It's your home. It's so comfortable. And it's a safe place for your fur babies. So you are in that beautiful stage where you feel safe, protected. You feel like wherever you are at home. It talks of, also being emotionally very balanced and secure. Somebody or some place or you yourself reach that point in your life where you are so secure, where your emotions are so beautifully, balanced and secure, and also there is a sense of comfort. This is what, and it's a home. When we are comfortable in our home, we open the doors to people who we love. Maybe someone who needs that kind of love and attention is coming. Maybe this person who's coming. Maybe you will be home for them. Right? Your heart, your life, your home will be something that draws in people who need this. Your beauty, your security, you being yourself is so attractive. It's like, the light is pouring out of you. And this light is drawing someone in who desperately needs that. So beautiful. So your ancestors are saying, this is beautiful. See what's coming for you? Okay. The starborn. Okay, the starborn. Starborn, it's, being something so special, a star. So your ancestors are telling you, consider yourself, think of yourself as a star. You are unique, you are different, you are beautiful. Look at this egg and look at the beautiful sparkles all around it. Colors, sparkles. And ancestors want you to be aware of what kind of person you are. You recognize the gifts that you have, what you carry with you that actually reaches out and heals people. You're a star born, right? Be aware of, what you're moving towards. This is what you're moving towards. So your life that you're moving towards is not going to be mundane. It's going to be something so special. You're drawing in a lot of people. A lot of people are coming in, drawn with your beautiful bright light. Okay? And I don't know, I feel you always had this in you, even when you were a child, where people were drawn to you, friends, people wanted to be close to you. Definitely some who just did not like you because of the attention you drew. But this is what you have been, I guess, from the beginning. Your heart, the glow that you had, always drew people in. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. So, if you are not, your ancestors tell you, be aware of who you are. Recognize the gifts that you have, the kind of potential that you have, that is so amazing, soothing, bright, beautiful. Be aware. Awaken to that beautiful feeling. You are a star born. I guess some of your close friends, those who may still be around from your childhood, they know that. And that is the reason they are still there around you. Such a beautiful energy. Okay. Transits, climate. Okay. I need to understand this. Transits, climate. Climate, I guess, most importantly, speaks of, what was, sort of the atmosphere in your home. How were you? Where were you, the kind of situation, no, not situation really, the atmosphere where you were born, of the house, atmosphere of the house where you were born. And that makes a big difference to the kind of people we grow up to become. So what kind of atmosphere? This also says that maybe what happened is that your environment was such that made you the kind of person. If not your immediate family, then people around you who had this effect on your life. Right? It's beautiful. It's actually the image of mandalas. Pentacles. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. 8 of Pentacles. So transits, as I was saying, it is the climate where you were born, brought up. That made a big difference. Right? And also transit gives the feeling of change, like moving from one kind of place, situation to another. So could be that there were a lot of changes when you were a child. A lot of changes happening around you. And also when these changes were happening, how did they affect you? How was your life affected by whatever transits that took place? And the way you handled it is also forms a core, is a part of your core. That is what it is. So things kept changing. I don't know, I get the feeling maybe there, as a childhood, you shifted a lot from one place to another. You had a very kind of a diverse living conditions, moving from place to place. Okay, and also because of that, you learned a lot. When we move from place to place, change schools, change homes, so our experience is is very, very different. We learn a lot. Moving from place to place, you learn how to speak, how to, how people behave, kind of like traditions, how life is lived, right? How things which were uh, done in a particular manner, they change. So because of this, you somehow learned a lot, you were alert, and you adapted. I would say not very quickly, but you adapted well. So lots of changes took place in you. You never knew, but they became a part of you, a part of your core. So I feel that your environment made you versatile, strong, and you have skills that you weren't even aware of. And also, transit connects to your present. It tells you, I mean, what the card also speaks of is right now there are transits happening in your life. Right? There are transits happening. Your ancestors are telling you people are coming into your life. This kind of energy is talking about people that are coming. And these people that are coming, they are going to have some connection with you. They may be total strangers, right? But they are coming, and they are coming because see, we talk of sometimes people come into our life, sometimes they come for a reason, sometimes they come for a season. So that is going to is very important at this point. You are going to meet people who are going to come with a particular purpose to you. Transits, you have people. See, I also feel like kind of uh, these pentacles could also signify people coming. Some would be, for a reason, for a season, not so long term, have more time in your life. See, so all you need to do is know that you can take care of it. Okay, you can take care of it because you have learned that as a child. So these changes that are coming will be big, will be small. These are kind of chance encounters. So you don't know who's coming. All you need to understand this is that these events, these people that are coming, they are coming to bring changes into your life. It's like ancestors want you to know. You don't need to know more than that. All you know is life keeps on changing, right? All you can control is how you respond to this. It's a very significant message, actually. See, I can understand 10 of Cups, beautiful, focus on prosperity. You have a soul mate coming in, money coming in. But this message says that this is a very significant change that is coming. It's 5, 5, 10, 1, whichever way you take it. So there are significant people who are coming into your life right now. And there's nothing like good people, bad people. They are just coming in to your life purpose, for your life purpose. They are going to be here for a reason or a season. All you need to do is don't try to control anything, but they are coming with something that is very valuable. Lessons, experiences. Look out for this. I don't know why I feel this card is very important. Okay, then we have the Ancient Ones. Wow, it's like as if to say, do you know who we are? The Ancient Ones. That is such a beautiful card, and this is the first card, number 1 card. It's like as if coming to a complete circle. So Ancient Ones are reaching out to you, talking to you, your ancestors. I feel Ancient Ones, something, a previous lifetime of yours. For those who believe, a previous lifetime of yours where you were a part of a community that held a lot of power. Shamans maybe held a lot of power. You worked with nature and you were part of a community that was always helping people. Again, related to nature, the elements, and that kind of knowledge, no, I feel is sort of rising. Maybe the ancestors want you to be aware of this. Aware of this. You know what? I feel these people, the changes that are coming, people who are coming, they are sort of coming to remind you that you were once in a particular lifetime. Now, please, those who are not able to connect with it, absolutely fine. And those who can, so it's like coming like a reminder. The ancient ones, they're coming to remind you that this is what you were a part of. So, when you look at your life, don't look at it really as a life that is, very simple. Oh goodness, look at this. Yes, exactly that. It's like, the ancient ones are coming to remind you that you don't know your destiny. You don't know your unique destiny and the gifts that you have. So what's coming after this reading, I feel, is be aware of that, your life is not going to be mundane anymore. Your skills are going to rise. You're going to learn new things. People that are coming are bringing this message to you. Also, when we relate this to ancestors, the ancestors, the starborn, we carry generational gifts. It may be gifts, it can be baggages from ancestors. So this is also the time where the ancient ones come to tell you, your ancestors come to tell you, that you are dropping that. You are dropping an ancestral baggage that you have been carrying. And that is the reason you are finding your inner core, your power. I don't know where this is coming from, but let's see, maybe the card inflow with money. Wow. See, inflow with money. We'll come back to this, but I feel these messages are really freaky. So, awakenings, realization, becoming aware of who you are, these people or situations that are coming into your life, the climate is changing for you. And then after all this, you will understand. See, this card did come after transit. So you will understand. Like, what is it that you're carrying? What are the gifts that you're carrying? What is the connection that you have? Okay. There are also, the ancient ones also come with the message when they come and show themselves. It's one thing is to become aware, yes, and also to drop that does not connect with you. Drop that baggage that does not connect with you. Okay? Wow. Okay, I would like to read a little bit from the book, The Ancient Ones. Okay. The ancient ones once walked the earth like us in flesh and bone. Now they reside in infinity and can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to help us attain our full realization. Okay. The ancient ones beseech you to examine your attitudes and actions and be sure that they are of the highest integrity. Oh. Remember not forgiving an ancestor or yourself is keeping you from the freedom you seek. Remember, this is no longer your karma. Whoa, as I said, there is some kind of baggage that you're carrying, ancestral baggage, generational baggage that you are dropping now. Sometimes we feel, okay, look at this. I learned something so wonderful, and look at this, what age I learned it in. I wish I knew this earlier. No, there's a time for everything. Knowledge that is so powerful, that would help you, that would change your life entirely, comes to you at a later stage. Or it comes very soon where you don't know what to do with it. Or it comes at a later stage and you say, goodness, I wish I knew this earlier. But that's not it. There is a timing for everything. Something that really need it will come at such a stage where you have been through so much and you feel a little bad. Well, that's what's happening. So you'll say, okay, I was carrying this generational baggage, right now I drop it. Now there's a time for everything. So don't sit and question that. Okay? Honor your biological ancestors by lighting a candle to them tonight. You could just do that. Finally, to this lovely card here, inflow with money. Inflow with money, I mean, do I need to explain this? Okay, so inflow with money is being in flow with the universe. That's all that's being asked of you. Just be in the flow. Okay? Prosperity begins in the mind. So that's what your guidance is. That's it. Think of, in your mind, you see yourself where you are completely financially independent. You have a good amount in your bank balance. You have things for not just your needs and necessities, but luxuries also, right? So you have to go into that money mindset, the prosperity mindset, because inflow of money is coming. So when you go into that mindset, sometimes when you're not in that mindset, suddenly when money comes in, you're like, you don't know what to do. Do I save? Do I buy this? Do I help this person? What do I tuck away? What do I use? No. But when you are in that beautiful mindset, in your mind, you already know, okay, this is what I would like to do. This is what I'd like to, save. This is what I'd like to give, charity. When you are already there, then when the inflow of money comes in, you are in the flow. You're not sitting and struggling what to do, asking people, thinking of, this is what I want, these are my needs, these are my necessities. Prosperity begins in the mind. Bring your mind to the prosperity mindset, where I have so much money, I can take care of this and that, I can help so and so. That mindset where you are calm and you look at your future beautifully, because it's like, like a planning that you're doing. 10 of Cups. And when money comes in, at that time, very smoothly, very calmly, you can take care of it. Look at this spread. So beautiful. I think both the readings were really amazing. Your ancestors, oh my God, are giving you gentle nudges, shaking you, even whispering. You could also see some kind of a very, kind of a very powerful dream. You never know. Well, the ancestors are there, they are guiding you, you're not alone, and they come in with so much of love, experience, and blessings. I hope this reading connected with you. Take care, my lovelies. Stay safe, stay blessed.